Alright, hi guys, it's Paul from Ascension Athletics, and I'm going to be showing you how to use a Google Calendar. So, this is a video just to show you how to schedule your week because we got lives, okay, where we got families to take care of. We've got work, obviously, as you can see, I've blocked out 9 to 5 weekdays because most people are working 9 to 5 on a weekday. And yeah, we got life. We got life. A gym isn't everything. For a lot of people, they'll idolize a gym and they basically cut off their social life. Um, they don't spend much time with family, and it's just like get a grip. You know what I mean? Get a grip. Okay. Life ain't all about the gym and the gains. Yes, they're important. Your health is extremely important, and you should take care of it. But it's also important to learn to work around and to schedule your time so that you have time for other important things like your family and all of that stuff. Okay. So what we're going to start off with is, first of all, as you can see, 9 to 5 blocked out, just because the average person will most likely, it'll look like this for most people, right? Let's say you're doing a gym session Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's say you get a 3-day session. Let's say you most of the time you work out at 7 p.m. For example, what you're going to do is just click and drag. Let's say your workouts take half an hour. I'm just going to say, I mean, for me, it's usually about half an hour. Usually, if you're doing 3 days a week, it'll probably be half an hour. So block that out, click here, and you can repeat that. You can press custom, and I can say Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, I should add a title to this. Gym. There we go. So there you go. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, gym 7 p.m. And this you can move it wherever you want. Let's say, let's say you come home from work and you get home about 5:30. Let's say it takes half an hour to get home from work. That's 5:15. There we go, 5:30. And let's say until about 6:45, you've got time to do any other stuff. Because let's say it takes you that 15 minutes between 6:45 and 7 to get to the gym, to drive there. So we can block out 5:30 to 6:45. I don't know, let's say you've got like some chores to do around the house. Put that in. Why not? Whatever it is, right? Maybe you've got like a games night, family games night or something. There you go. It's in your calendar and you've made time for it. You've set aside time to basically just to 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 make everything happen, right? You've set aside time for gym, for your family time, and work. Cool. Let's say that on Wednesday, let's say you have a family, well, let's say you have a birthday dinner, just as an example, at 7:30, but it clashes with your gym time. What do you do then? Well, what I would do is, and what some people might find much easier, is something like this, where instead of driving straight home from work, what they'll do is they'll bring a gym bag with them to work. And then from work, they'll go straight from work to the gym. So maybe half an hour to get to the gym. And then they'll just do the gym session straight away. Okay. And let's say that gives you that half an hour to go back home, shower, and get ready for that birthday dinner. Okay. Maybe you need to cut it back by 15 minutes. You can squish in the session a little bit. If it's an hour and a half session and you need to do it in an hour and 15, you probably can do it. Okay. Always speak to your coach, even if you have to bring it down to 1 hour. Speak to your coach, speak to me, and I'll show you how to how to efficiently and optimally condense a gym session down when needed. So that works, right? And so now you have time for work, gym, and that little birthday dinner that you have. Okay? Now, let's talk about rest days. So let's say Tuesday, you've got a rest day. You can schedule it in. What I like to do is just leave it blank. So if it's a rest day, I just leave it blank, right? Because it's not with that rest day. It's not like I'm doing anything. I'm not doing active recovery. I'm just my rest is just not doing anything, pretty much. Okay, and so you can leave it blank, but if you find it's easier to schedule it out like this and put in rest day, you can. That's fine. Or even if you just want to condense it, do something like that and put that on your rest days. Up to you what you want to do. I prefer to just leave it blank. Doesn't matter. Whatever's easier for you, right? Because all of our calendars are going to be different. Now, let's look at Sunday. So, the most important part of the week, and I should have started the video off with this. Mass. Okay, go to church. 6 p.m., 11 p.m., whatever it is. I usually go in the afternoon mass, 6 p.m. You can go 10 a.m., whatever it is. Make sure it's there because sometimes you may have to do a bit of work on Sunday. I do a bit of catch up work on Sunday. Maybe you have to do some stuff at home, cut the grass or something, right? This will help just schedule things on Sunday. Or meal prep, okay? I know I and a lot of other people like to meal prep on Sundays. So let's say, for example, I'll just use myself as an example. I don't know what just happened there. There we go. Okay. So I go 6 p.m. to mass usually. And what I'll do for meal prep is in the morning, I'll block out usually about 9. From here to about 12, I blocked it out for meal prep. And then I write here, so from 9 to 10, that's generally me going to buy everything that I need for meal prep. So I go to buy the groceries, and then from here to here is where I actually cook. Okay? So that time there is blocked out. And in between that, I usually just leave it blank. This is my family time pretty much. You can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, so scheduling your meal prep as well. Meal prep is really important. Some people like to meal prep Sunday and then another meal prep Wednesday or Thursday. They might meal prep here as well. They might do 2 days instead of 1 day. Again, it's up to you how you want to do it. I just do 1 day. Okay? Now, this is going to be an extremely important part that I'm about to talk about. Morning and night routines. Your sleep is extremely important, okay? Especially when you're trying to grow just physically, okay? Hitting the gym or you're doing cardio often, you need to recover, and sleep is your most important tool for recovery. So let's say, for example, you wake up at 7 a.m. You can schedule this in as your morning routine. You can repeat it daily. Cool, that's your morning routine. Now, 7 a.m., what you can do is you can press edit and you can add a little description. So, morning routine, you can write prayer, whatever else you do. I don't know. Let's say you Brush your teeth. Most people don't even need to write it down to remember to brush your teeth. I hope you don't have to write it down to remember. I don't know, cold shower, whatever it is that you do for a morning routine, or even like creatine, prayer. We'll write that down. Prayer and then creatine, and I'll save it just so that you can kind of see what it looks like. So if I click here now, click on the morning routine, it comes up here. Prayer morning. So because I've written it in the description, it comes up here what your morning routine is. So you can list off exactly what you have to do. So you don't have to spend time thinking about, what do I do in my morning routine usually? It's just right there. You just follow off of this. Okay. Now, night routine. Let's say 9:30. Night routine. Repeat this daily. Cool. Okay, 9:30, and then again, we say prayer, and then what else? Maybe you're doing a stretching routine. Maybe you stretch at night, whatever it is. You get no routine there. Prayer, stretch, cool. That's your night routine. This is important. The night routine is important because it helps you wind down so that you can prepare for sleep to help you get better quality sleep. Now, this is going to help you optimize your recovery and prepare you for the next day. You're going to wake up more energized the next day. And your morning routine, the importance of a morning routine, it sets the tone for the day pretty much. It sets the tone for the day. So they're both very important if you want a productive day and if you want to recover and just optimize your day, optimize your physical health, your training, everything like that. Okay? Cool. I don't think there's much else that I need to talk about. I think. Oh, actually, I'll tell you. I'll give you a little example of something else as well. So I know some people like the 5:30 wake up. Some people. This is for the people who are morning. Whoops. This is for the morning people. Okay, morning people. You might want to do something like this. We'll just go like that. Or maybe like this. This might be your day, right? Morning routine, gym, work. And then maybe because of that, you might want to just so that you can get enough sleep, you might want to bring your night routine a little bit earlier, just so that you can get that sleep from 9 to 5:30. Okay? And then you still got all that time at the end of the day. Whatever works for you. Point is, you want to schedule everything into your calendar so that you have no excuse. You have no excuse not to be the best you that you can be. Yes, you've got to make some sacrifices, but this helps you reduce the amount of sacrifice that you have to take because it helps you become more time efficient and more productive. Okay? It helps you work around other events in your life. So, no excuses with this. If you ever need help scheduling your calendars, message me, whatever it is. And all the best with your training. And yeah. Glory to God.